Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our weekly political program on Lagos television, The Pendulum. I am Ajibola Ojeshola. This afternoon on the show, we'll be looking at the crisis rocking the most vibrant opposition party in the country, which is the PDP. The party had its national convention in Ibadan over the weekend, even though it was controversial because there were court orders and injunctions restraining the party from going ahead with that particular convention that took place in Ibadan, the Oyo State capital. So this afternoon, we'll be looking at some of the issues surrounding the crisis rocking the PDP. We also saw what played out at the secretariat of the party recently, where the parties involved are different factions, one representing the FCT minister and the other from the governor of Oyo State, Mr. Seyi Makinde, struggling to take over the secretariat of the party. This afternoon, we'll be joined by a chieftain of the party, George Turnah, and of course, he will be giving us his own perspective to the old drama surrounding the PDP convention, as well as what transpired at the secretariat of the party. We'll take a very short break to bring you in the polity, which is a summary of political activities in the country. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back shortly. You're still watching The Pendulum on Lagos television. I did say before that break that our focus this afternoon will be on the crisis rocking the PDP. We also were played out at the party secretariat recently, as well as the controversial convention of the party that took place in Oyo State. Joining us this afternoon is George Turnah, a member of the PDP, and he will be giving us his own view as regards the crisis rocking the PDP. It's a pleasure to have you. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Good afternoon, Nigerians.
All right. There is no way we are going to talk about what transpired in Ibadan without talking about the build-up to that particular convention of the 15th and 16th in Ibadan, your state capital. Prior to that national convention of your party, there were court orders and injunctions asking the party not to go ahead, especially the one from Justice Peter Lifu of the Abuja Federal High Court. But I know that the other faction also got an order from Justice Akintola of Oyo State Federal High Court asking the party to go ahead. So as someone who is in the legal profession, what do you make of those controversies before the convention proper?
Thank you once again for having me and, of course, the opportunity to share some insights. You see, when the neck of our party approved the convention, the elective convention, we were, very happy and hopeful that finally, it was going to be a platform where party members will be free to express their ambitions, legitimate ambitions as they were, and also an avenue for the party, an opportunity for the party to really close ranks, put ourselves together and have a new leadership that will guide us through the 2027 general elections. Now, we discovered that as time went by, managers of the entire process started deviating from laid down rules. Our constitution was badly raped. The Electoral Act was completely jettisoned. Our guidelines, electoral guidelines, and even INEC guidelines, and all of that. And we felt concerned and really disturbed. And a few of us approached the court. Three of us, actually, myself, Abraham Mama, and Austin Wachuku, approached the Federal High Court. Now, we approached the court to determine whether INEC, as a registrar and regulator of political parties, is expected, by law to just sit and watch political parties, manage themselves in a manner that does not conform with their constitution, the Electoral Act, and of course, the guidelines. And the court answered those questions to the extent that no, INEC has a duty to carry out oversight on political parties. What were some of the issues? By practice, our congresses begins with world congresses and then builds up to the national convention. Now, when you start, you have a zero delegate system outside statutory delegates. So you start forming the delegates, you start building up the delegates from world to national convention. First of all, you elect world executives. The world executives will now move up and elect three ad hoc delegates. So they elect the world executives. When the world executives are elected, they move up to elect the local government. The local government, the world executive, and the three other delegates will move up to elect the state leadership. The state leadership, the local government will move up to elect the zonal leadership. The zonal leadership, the state and the local government chairman will now move up to elect national leaders at the national convention. And we were confronted with a situation where 14 states had no congresses at all. Meaning that if you proceed with national convention, you will be disenfranchising
those 14
states, members in 14 states. Anambra, Ebonyi, Ekiti, Lagos, Southeast, and a whole number of states like that. Now, NEC at the 102 NEC meeting approved that before convention, the party should conduct these congresses.
Was it conducted?
Now, that was NEC approval, right?
Was it conducted?
NEC directive.
Was it conducted?
No, so the party now gave notice to INEC to conduct these congresses. Immediately after the notice was given to INEC and were preparing for these congresses, the national chairman on his own alone wrote to INEC postponing a number of these congresses. In Cross River, Ebonyi, Anambra, like that, Ekiti and all that. That was the beginning of the crisis. And we felt there was no confusion. The National Secretary also wrote to INEC alone, insisting that those congresses will go on. At the end of the day, both the Congress, the states that they were able to conduct congresses, and all of these states with controversy ended up having no leadership. Because even when you finish conducting these congresses, NEC must approve those elected to be forwarded to INEC. So we were not making headway. The national chairman was going on his own, national secretary was going on his own, and there was confusion. We had to approach the court. And the court said, look, before you get to your national convention, there are condition precedent that you can't jump. Go and do the needful. Conclude these congresses. You get notices for this congress. Go and conclude them. Those who want to participate in the elections, right? Allow them. Give to INEC the 21 days statutory notice, which must be jointly signed by the national chairman and the national secretary. You know, that was the judgment of Justice
Lifu.
James Omotosho.
Okay, not Lifu.
Which yes, Omotosho, which said, put on hold your plans for convention. INEC, until XYZ is done, don't participate. Don't even accept any notice. Don't even recognize any outcome of any convention in the event that they disobey the orders of this court and go ahead. Now, just when we thought the party would come together to address the issues, that the court have made pronouncement on, His Excellency Sule Lamido approached the party to procure nomination and expression of interest form. The forms were not there. The National Organizing Secretary, by our constitution, who is in charge of these processes, the man said he has not seen any form for the purpose of the National Convention.
So he was deprived and he took the party to court.
Exactly, because he didn't find a form. And look, the Constitution of Nigeria is supreme. The right to expression of real personal ambition, right to freedom of association cannot be taken away by any guise. Whether you want to call it internal affairs of a party or whatever, you must manage those internal affairs in a manner that you do not infringe on the constitutional rights of members.
Oh, okay, George. Now
Sule Lamido went to court, and Justice Lifu gave a judgment. I said, look, Sule Lamido is entitled to his right to seek election in the party, issuing his forms. Until these forms are issued by Sule Lamido is allowed the process and procedure to participate. INEC don't participate in any convention. PDP don't hold any convention. These are judgments of the court. Now, internally,
George, please hold on.
The BOT.
George, can you hear
internally,
me? George, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, after that of Justice Peter Lifu, we had another contradictory one at the Federal High Court in Oyo State by Justice Akintola, giving the party the go-ahead to organize the convention. Are you aware of that?
Yeah, that was an ex parte order.
Order, yeah.
Ex parte order is of course having the 7 day lifespan you can extend, but in this case parties have come before the court. after the first order was made, parties came before the court. So the unexpected order cannot supersede a judgment of a court made after parties have been heard and the court have made findings of fact. And the party already took steps by appealing the judgment of a motor. So let us assume that they got another from the Oyo State High Court. Then there are judgments from the Federal High Court. You on your own, you have not approached the Court of Appeal. The rule is that you wait
until after the appeal.
Whether it is Oyo, whether it is a Federal High Court, you must now hold on because you are submitted to the jurisdiction of the Court of Appeal on the same subject matter, which is the PDP convention in Ibadan. What was the worry about? Why were we not able to respect the Court of Appeal, to hold on and allow the Court of Appeal to determine one way or the other? Our own party board of trustees set up a committee to find a way around these issues. The committee recommended that the Ibadan Convention be suspended, be put on hold. Even the report of our own BOT committee, set up our BOT, we jettisoned. You see, impunity can't take us anywhere. And it is important for leaders of this party to understand that fact now. Impunity can't take us anywhere.
Okay, George.
When the court has said, hold on, you hold on. There are, consequences are bound. In Zamfara, most recently Plateau, you know, where we lost all our national and state assembly members. In River State in 2019, the APC could not field candidates. In Zamfara, we inherited the victories of the APC. I mean, what is this thing that we have refused to learn?
Okay, whether we like it or not, George, the convention has come and gone. I know there are issues.
No, it was not a convention.
What was it?
It was a gathering.
It was a gathering?
No. It was not a convention.
It was a dirty December in November.
It couldn't have been a convention.
According to Larry Olayinka,
it was a social gathering of some
minister.
members of the party.
Okay, let me ask you.
Even at that gathering, the chairman of the convention, who ordinarily should be the returning officer, pulled out Governor Fintri. He pulled out. And when he excused himself, he left the venue. They were even looking for his deputy to step in. The governor of Osun, who was represented at that gathering by his deputy. While they were calling on the deputy to step, take over, the deputy too had left the scene.
George, Fintiri left because he said he was not going to be part of those that will expel the likes of Wike, Ayodele, Fayose.
No. What happened with the expulsion of Wike was a statement he issued. The one that he did in the convention live there was to wash his hands. He said, look, INEC is not here.
Were you there?
How would I have
So which of the factions are you? I'd like to know.
I am in the mainstream PDP. Currently I serve as the zonal secretary of the Southern Zone.
Are there no factions in PDP?
Factions.
Are there no factions in PDP?
What happened in Ibadan couldn't have given birth to a faction. INEC do not have their record. You can call INEC and find out
if you are
who
saying
is the chairman of PDP as of today. They won't tell you Turaki. They won't tell you that.
Okay, George, before we go to INEC, you are telling me that there are no factions in the PDP. There's a particular faction of the PDP being led by the governor of Oyo State, Seyi Makinde, and another being led by the FCT minister, Mr. Nyesom Wike. And we also saw what played out yesterday, the struggle over the control of the party secretariat. Those are factions, yes or no?
No. Neither of Governor Makinde nor Governor Wike are members of the National Working Committee of our party. The management of our party, the day-to-day running of the administration of our party rests squarely on the shoulders of members of the National Working Committee. Mr. Wike and Governor Shemakinde are leaders of our party.
Okay.
In their own rights.
So who is the current chairman of your party?
The current acting national chairman of the party, ratified yesterday in our next meeting at the National Secretariat, is Mohammed Abdurrahman.
Was what happened yesterday a ratification of something that looks like democracy?
Yes. What's next meet?
The party secretariat was invaded.
There was a memo from the NOS.
1 minute, please. The party secretariat was invaded, and the likes of Anyanwu and Co. They were chased out.
Thank you for using the word Anyanwu and Co. were chased out. Who chased them out?
The other faction.
Because
you are telling me that there is no faction. According to the results, can you give me 1 minute? According to the result of that convention, Taufik Arakpaja is now the secretary of your party. Yes or no?
No, I told you there was no convention. There was no convention anywhere. There was no convention. There hasn't been. Okay, that tells you the desperation of. So you see, all these things that they are doing, causing confusion and commotion, is personal ambition. Arakpaja was deputy national chairman South. So all of this whole grandstanding and trouble that they created in the party is just for him to become national secretary. You see, when people put personal ambition far and above collective interests, it becomes a problem. And especially when it's coming from people who are supposed to be umpires. The NWC is supposed to be an umpire. So if when Governor Shemakinde and Mr. Wike are disagreeing, the umpire remains unshaken, because the umpire's job is to provide enabling environment and a platform that is, unbiased for all parties to ventilate. After all, it's politics. Politics is played along interest line. So it is not unusual for leaders and camps and cartels and cliques, within the party to try to outsmart each other for the control of the structures of the party. It's politics. But it becomes a problem when the umpire now gets soaked, not deep in ambition, and then becomes a party, an interested party. Okay. Otherwise, we look at Rapaja now.
Okay, George.
When you are supposed to be the umpire.
George, what's transpired yesterday between those factions? For me, it was a shame on democracy. Are you still proud to be carrying the card of your party?
Yes, because we stood in defense of the party yesterday when the invaders came in.
With all those recklessness?
We stood our ground.
With all those recklessness?
We were already seated. I would have sent you some video clips so you play them. We were already seated in the neck hall for scheduled statutory meetings for which notices were given.
That is your faction.
That's
your own faction, right?
Yeah?
That is your own faction.
Anyanwu national secretary, he issued the notice. Their tenure will come to an end on the 8th of December. You can verify this claim from INEC. They were elected for a 4-year term. So they issued notice for statutory meetings. We already seated. The videos are clips everywhere. We saw a particular governor calling on the top, say, tell the boys to come in, tell the boys to come in. And when they came, we saw what followed.
Who was this particular governor?
Who was it? People were falling. Oh, I felt so bad.
George, who was this particular governor? He who must allege must prove. Who was the governor?
Oh, I can even send you the video. I can forward the video so you can play it.
You don't need to send me the video. Who was the governor?
You saw the governors. You saw them.
You mentioned the governor. I never did. You saw the governor. You are alleging and you must prove. Who was the governor?
Yeah, the clips are everywhere.
You have not answered my question.
The governor of our party was beckoning on the boys.
Who was this governor? He has no name.
Call the boys.
Who was the governor calling the boys? He has no name.
The clips are everywhere. We had 2 governors there yesterday, Governor Shemakinde and Governor Bala Mohammed.
You have answered my question. Thank you for that. Okay, let's talk about the expulsion of some members of your party, Nyesom Wike Ayodele Fayose, Abdurrahman himself, and a host of others. This is expulsion. Looking at the caliber of these political class, do you think that this is not going to affect your party as we look forward to 2027 general elections? I'm going to ascribe a statement now to the former governor of Ekiti State, Mr. Ayodele Fayose, who said that the PDP is almost dead. And from what is playing out, it appears your party is so disorganized, and there is no way you are going to form a quorum and, of course, be an active player in the 2027 general elections with a crisis rocking your party.
I can tell you that the PDP is not dead.
Oh.
If that was the case, you won't see all of this struggle. You won't see who fights over a dead body. I'm sure the PDP is not dead. The PDP is alive. It's not even in ICU, as some will want to put it.
Are you for real?
The PDP is strong and solid. Our support base across the country is solid. What we are fighting for now
is your house in order?
Politics.
Is your house in order?
No, we will get there. We are in the process of putting it in order. When we get, look, like I told you, the only challenge we had was that the umpire failed.
Are you aware?
Just imagine that in the context of an election to the office of the President of Nigeria, that you need to procure form from INEC. And you hear that INEC, or it becomes obvious to Nigerians, that INEC printed only one form, and gave to President Tinubu, printed one form and gave to Akpabio for Senate President, printed one form and gave to, Speaker Tajuddin for Speaker.
Yeah.
This country will boil. In fact, the country will burn down because the umpire have descended into the arena.
Okay, George, if you are saying that your party...
That is what the PDP NWC under Damagu and Arapajadem, that is what they did that brought us to where we are now.
Okay, we need to go on a very short break, George. When we come back, our conversation surrounding the crisis rocking the PDP will continue. Do stay with us.
Allowed us in, our chairman, president, for impartiality. But here we are. We are here to sit in to see what will happen. Our property, we have been tear gassed as governors. We have been molested in spite of our immunity in time and whatever that we have as leaders in our own right with our chairman. Well, it is for the nation to gauge the kind of democracy we have, the kind of leadership that we have. I will advise the presidency that it should not keep people who are no longer useful in terms of managing the political space, managing our diversity, creating unity and governance.
We're privy to an information that people who have been expelled from our party are planning to come to our headquarters to disrupt our activities. And the Commissioner of Police FCT assured me upon his honor that they will do whatever is possible to protect us and guarantee us safe passage into our premises.
Thank you for staying with us on The Pendulum, our weekly political program on Lagos television. It does appear that George is having technical issues from his own end, and we might have to end this discussion on the crisis rocking the PDP at this moment on the program. We thank you very much for sparing your time to watch the show. We'll be back again next Wednesday at 3 p.m. talking politics as usual. I am Ajibola Ojeshola. Thanks for watching the show.